Good afternoon, friends. What you see here is a big old hunk of limestone dug out of the ground. It's 4 feet wide, 9 feet long, and about from 6 to 8 inches thick. This side of it looks pretty nice. You might ask, what are you going to do with that big rock, Brian? Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do with it. Over here, I got my little excavator out and I dug out this little notch in this hillside. And what we're gonna make is a set of stairs out of this big old rock. So I'd have to do a little cleanup with a pick and shovel, but right now it's about 4 feet wide and we're gonna make a set of stairs. So follow along, should be fun. Alrighty, so I got the first step laid out. It's going to be 4 feet by 4 feet, and I made a chalk mark across it where I'm gonna cut it. So what I do is start. I'm going to take this multi-cut blade on the angle grinder and try to score a pretty good line on the top and both edges, and then hopefully it'll split better that way. So this is my score line. It's maybe a half to 1 inch deep. And then I went down the side a little. So what I do next is I take a rotary hammer with a 9/16, 5/8 bit. And I'm gonna drill a hole about every 6 to 8 inches. And then I'll feather and wedge it. But for now, what I need to do is get the tractor and lift it up before I go too much further to get those that 2x4 back behind the brake line, or it definitely be a lot harder to brake. We're going to do a walk around of this big rock to give you an idea of the size of it. I got the feathers and wedges in, and I'm getting ready to start tapping it. This is what I call the magic, because if it works right, it's like magic and it never ceases to amaze me. Just going to go lightly on each one, and then eventually, if everything works out right, you'll start to hear a crack, and then it'll just fall off.
Whoa!
Like that. Here's a view of the break. Can't really see down there until I move it, but I'll get that and show you what that cut looks like. Here we are doing the second cut. So same procedure, lay it out with chalk, score the line with the angle grinder, you know, quarter, half, whatever deep. Drill the holes 6, 8, 10 inches apart. Put the wedges and feathers in and start tapping. Snap. And there it is. That easy. Moving right along. I got the rock all cut. 1, 2, 3. First step, second step, third step. I got the site cleaned up and leveled out with limestone screenings, and it's sort of packed down. So the plan now is to pick up the first step in and pick it up and put it in place. I went to the forks because I figured it would slide off easier. So now we're going to do that. Well, that was kind of sketchy. Wasn't a lot of room to back up and maneuver in, but I got it where I want it. And I haven't checked the level yet, but I think it's close. I decided to put the cut edge out, being I have 3 cut edges, so they're going to go out. But so far, so good. Let's check the level and see what comes out. Here we are the next day, and the magic of video, the stairs are done. I ended up only using 2 of them because they were thicker than I thought. Or my hole was shallower than I thought. But it came out pretty good. I'm happy with it. They step well, and I need to build up a little more on the front to make it not a hill up to it, but all in all, it blended right into the side of the hill really well. Really appreciate you watching, and see you next time.